it's more than advice, it's just my observation. So as I told you, I visited many universities in India in last few weeks, including University of Hyderabad, IIT Bombay, JNU, IIT Gandhinagar. And one thing was quite surprising for me, the type of projects students are doing here, the experience-based learning for the School of Mechanical Engineering or Computer Science and IoT. I was very, very impressed with the depth and the breadth of projects that students are doing here. Even I couldn't find such depth in other institutions that I mentioned. Even in UK universities, you can hardly find people working so dedicatedly on those real world projects. So I'm really impressed and really positive about the future of your institution. I went to mechanical engineering, I went to IoT lab, cloud lab, and I see your students are working on real prototypes, real products. I say that's a lot of depth. And you are giving good experience-based training. I have not seen that in many institutions in India, even abroad. Most of the labs happens on simulation environment in other universities, but here they are working on real hardware. So I think I would rate this really, as you said, you're rating A, right? I would say it's even A star in terms of type of training environment you provide. I would even say you should advertise it that, if you want to work for Tata Motors, you come to a mechanical engineering lab and learn how to make cars because you're actually doing it. You should make YouTube videos of that and show how you are making people job ready. So you already have an example, you already have a workshop. So I think I'm really impressed and the work is really great. As I said in our discussion, to scale up, what you should do is set some kind of culture where you foster research-driven training, or research-driven teaching in undergrads. So I know currently the curriculum is around teaching-driven or experience-driven, which is great, but how can you add research-driven, where you can say that based on the work that you have done, can you write a well-defined research paper that could be published in, even in Indian conference journal is fine, but still that will give them a very boundary for thinking and doing work, because sometimes we do a lot of work, but if someone asks you to summarize in a well-defined document, it's very difficult, and that can only come from research-based training, research-based writing. But that we lack overall in India, this research-based writing within our undergrad and master's program. So that's something where you can think and try to improve. If we have a research-based training methodology, then every year you can invite people like myself or Professor Bhuya, others to have an award function where we work with your faculty and judge 10 best projects and actually call them on the stage and praise them and give them recognition for the work they do. So this way the other students who are attending those events will feel also motivated the next year I want to go there. But again, as a nation, as an institution, if we want to move forward, we have to ask ourselves, what is new, what is innovative? That's the only way we will be ahead, and that's the only way your institution will be known that, okay, while working on this Formula 1 competition, you invented a method to charge batteries better, for example. And that's something will come by thinking as innovator, not thinking as an integrator, because what I believe right now, they're thinking as integrator, not as an innovator. So that's my advice. Whatever you do, you think, what is it I'm doing is different than others, better than others. This is how other countries are developing, because they always ask this question to themselves.